Bhajaman Radhe Govinda, Bhajaman Radhe Govinda Radhe. Bhajaman Radha Govinda Radhe, Radha Govinda Radhe.
Namaste. Good morning from Nepal. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the participants of this Zoom meditation satsang. 皆さん、おはようございます。私はネパール出身のパンディナムです。今日の Zoom セッションに出席するすべての人を温かく歓迎します。Today's session by Acharya Dr. Naresh Jyotiji is The Living Master, where real magic begins. 今日のセッション、ナレッシュ先生から生きている達人、真の魔法が始まるところ、大事なセッションです。ナレッシュ先生は私たちを何度もセッションを連れて行ってくれるので、誰もが知っています。では、アチャレダクターのナレッシュティジ先生、お願いします。アチャレジ、please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Charima, Dr. Namrata Pandey. Very good morning, and thanks once again for giving me opportunity once again to interact with these beautiful people in this divine satsang. So, this topic, the living master, role of living master, is essential for us. It's very important to the people, the seekers who are walking on the path of spiritual journey. They understand that how important it is, how essential it is for them to being with the living master. So I just give an example that if this is a book and written by Param Guru Osho, our great master, he left his body. When I read this book, and I can interpret it my own ways. I might have prior beliefs, prior notions, some knowledge. I interpret the many things, I can interpret many things in that way. But if if I go wrong in any interpretations, so the master cannot tell me that, come here again, you are wrong. I have not written this. You are misinterpreting, you are distorting this fact. This is not the way I wrote this. This is not the way I said this. But I have so much faith. I learn my own way and inculcate that wrong teaching distortion in my life. And whole path go wrong. So this is the idea. The living master is very important. Because living master, it's not like a mind to mind talk. It's a heart to heart communication. And heart to heart communication is only possible when we are sitting with living master. We are talking, we are asking, and real communication happens then only with the living presence, not with the dead presence. And nobody likes the dead entities and dead things. Everybody likes the live things, live entity. That's why the living presence is very important. You can say that this God grace, existence grace is everywhere. This grace and bliss is everywhere. We agree that these are everywhere. But we are born with unawareness that unconsciousness, wraps of unawareness around us. We have no sensitivity, receptivity. We have no receptivity to receive, to understand, to take that place. So that's why the living master is very important. Our master says that the story goes like that. One story, he tells story that in a monastery, the monk used to meditate, and during the meditation, the one cat in the monastery, it would, disturb by, making the things um, here and there and disturb with his sound. And then the master told the monk that before starting the meditation, just tie the cat with a pillar. And they started, every day they started tying the cat with the pillar. And after that, the meditation started. So few years after few years, the master died. That, but the practice continued like that. The every morning monk, they find they wherever in the monastery they find that cat and tie the cat to the pillar, and after meditation started. After few years, the cat died. Then the monks they went to village to find a new cat. They they found the new cat because it is not possible to start the meditation uh, without tying the cat with the pillar. So they found a new cat, and this practice this continued, and so this masters first they get distorted, misinterpreted by the seeker, and they continue like a spiritual practice. And one more story, the one master used to keep a stone with him. And when the thought arose during the meditation, he used to touch that stone so that attention get back the attention in the meditation. The seekers, the disciple, they noted this that master always touched the stone. It might be a spiritual stone. It was the personal device. But every then disciple started keeping that. After the master go, every disciple started keeping a stone, and just like they said that this is a stone of enlightenment. So these are the distortion, misinterpretation. In the same way, the Param Guru Master, Param Guru Osho, he given a lot of meditation technique. One is dynamic meditation. In the people, it's a very popular meditative technique, but it is quoted as a dynamic meditation. And a lot of people, a lot of seekers are still, doing it. It's a very good technique. It's a technique, it's a not meditation. And throughout the life, 30 year, 40 year, they keep, doing this technique in the name of meditation. This is dynamic meditation, but our master says. So our master, living master says that this is just a technique and preparation for a meditation. It is not a meditation. And the lot of people still doing it years and years. This is the activity preparation for a real meditation. And they do activity in a very religious way, in proper way. But when the real things start meditation, they drop it. Okay, this is just activity preparation for the meditation. But in the name of meditation, the lot of people they are doing year through year throughout life. But transformation never happened. Then masters say that this is our master says, living master say that this is a technique, preparation for the meditation. We quote as a dynamic meditation, and we say that it's a meditation. So these things, misinterpreted like this. And lot of, the stories about the masters where their words got misinterpreted. Like Lao Tse used to say that do nothing. The lot of seeker after that, they started doing nothing. Doing nothing mean in a natural way, in spontaneity, no inhibition, in natural flow. But lot of seekers, they started doing nothing, no cleaning, no washing, no household things, and doing nothing to earn some, to carry their life, to earn some money to carry their life, and they, you can say that they dependent on the others and became the beggars to feed themselves because they follow technique in doing nothing. We don't do we because masters say we don't have to do anything. So these kind of misinterpretations, distortion of the word, because scriptures don't talk, we read them with the mind. It's a not heart to heart communication. And living master challenges us, correct us, challenges our ego. And our ego is, always worship the dead things, not the living things, not the living masters. And second, you know, the living presence, I told you the living presence, it's very important. It challenges our ego, is challenges our entity, and our master says that the living masters is like a fire. They burn our ego, they burn ourselves, burn our ego, and we transformed into new one. And second, transformation, the communication, they happen. It happens silently. It happens silently with heart-to-heart communication. And one more story goes like that. The disciple and the master, they were going through a forest. And just to, check the alertness of disciple, the master just says snake. By just listening to the word snake, the seeker immediately climbed up the tree. And when they climbed down, the master just smiled at, come back. The snake has gone. The master just smiled at the seeker, at the disciple. The disciple understood that the master is very happy that I took a right decision, but the master was just checking his alertness. And after that, the disciple told all the seeker that it's a very, the incident happened, it's a very quite good. And master says, snake, I climbed up the tree. Master was very happy. After master, left his body, he just wrote the book there a rule that master says snake just climb up the tree and the tree they are very holy. So these stories, lot of stories where the the master's words they are misinterpreted, and when masters left their body and the practices continue like this, the disciple, the seekers change them into in the spiritual practices and they continue like that. And truth, there is no truth in those, misinterpretations. So that's why the living master is very important. And magic only happen when we have a living master, we are with the living master. And the Osho used to say that when I will go, you will continue my, these techniques like this. But in the presence of living masters, these techniques work. He used to say that, like a magician, they're holding a stick, the magic wand. So we misinterpret that this magic is in the stick, magic is in the wand. He says that magic is not in the wand, in the stick, but in the hand who is holding that stick. And once I leave this stick and leave this wand, you will continue using this wand, this stick, but you will never know that the hand is not there to hold that stick. So that's why to hold the wand, the living master is very important, and its role, we always, we feel that our living master, Samartha Guru, taught us the lot of teachings, has given a lot of techniques, and many times, we use that technique, we got corrected by the Samartha Guru. It's not like this. What I mean to say this, you have to do like this. And lot of time we interact. So these techniques got corrected, and there is a transformation, heart to heart communication, and immediate transformations. So in our life we just feel that. So without the living master, it's our own experience. This technique is, they are not possible to learn from the books, because they are the live ones. They are, it's just not a mind to mind communication, but we have to experience it, and experience it the real time. Experience the real time, and the truth manifested in the living master. It goes with the living master. And then had to be rediscovered. For everybody, it has to rediscover. And it can be handed over through the, when in through the heart-to-heart communication, so through the living master, by the living masters. I told you that grace is everywhere, but we are not so much sensitive. Our receptivity, sensitivity is not that level, and it's very rare. It's a very rare for any individual to have that sensitivity and receptivity to feel the grace. No doubt that the dead master, the master has gone in that environment. There is energy which help us to meditate, to move on this path, but not that much, not that much. If we are moving on a wrong path, they will not correct us. So that's why living master is very, very essential, because we are doing a spiritual practice, we are walking on this path. We might feel that when we are meditating, we are good, and after that, maybe there are some phases that we are not connected to ourselves and connected to that existence. We are not feeling that bliss and that peace. So that's why when we are connected to, we feel the presence of living master every time. We feel connected every time, and we never lose that peace, that bliss, when the living master around us, directly, indirectly. So we are moving on that path with the grace of living master. That's why living master is very, very essential to transform us. So that's all I want to say today because there are a lot of things I experience it's our experience and sometimes it's very very difficult to put into the words. It's our experience and we are experiencing it. So many techniques, so many experiences that's not possible from the books because we have read books year through years, year by years, but we met the living master. Transformation happened after that, and with that, transformation and experience, now we are reading the same book, the meanings are different. Now, the meaning of scriptures, they are different. Earlier, we were interpreting, they were different. Now they are different. So, so that is just I wanted to convey that the importance and role of living master in spiritual journey. So that's all for the talk for today. So let's start with the meditation. Just close your eyes. With straight spine, shoulder and jaws relax. You can have Gyan Mudra while touching the tip of your index finger and thumb. Long, slow, deep breath. Long, slow, deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Long, slow, deep breath. Feel your body. Now, the first step, we will hold the breath inside Antarkumbhak. We'll breathe in and hold our breath as long as you can while holding breath. With closed eye, watch in front. When you find it difficult, just breathe out and repeat this process again and again. Breathe in with closed eye, watch in front, watch the inner sky. When you find it difficult, breathe out. And again, Repeat these pulses. We'll do it for 5 minutes. While holding the breath, watch the inner sky with closed eyes in a relaxed manner. While holding the breath, watching the inner sky, you'll feel that there are glimpses when there is no thought. By slowing the breathing, our thoughts they are getting less and less number, and by holding the breath, mind stops. This technique is Lord Buddha's technique, Anapanasati Yoga or Vipassana meditation. 1 minute more. Breathe in, hold it, Watch the inner sky in a relaxed manner with loving awareness. Now we move on to the second step, very important step, holding the breath outside. Now we breathe out fully, emptying our whole lungs, and then hold the breath. While holding the breath, watch the inner sky in a relaxed manner. When you find it difficult breathing, and repeat this process again and again. We will do it for 5 minutes. Breathe out. Empty lungs of all air. Breathe out fully and then hold your breath. When you find it difficult breathing, and again repeat this process. While breathing in, breathing out, holding your breath, watch every process consciously. 1 minute more. Breaths are very important. They are a bridge between our soul and body. When we mind our breaths, we start moving inwards towards our soul. Just wash the breath, wash the holding of breath, wash the inner sky. Now just relax, keep your eyes closed. Drop all the efforts and breathe in normal way but slightly deep and slow and watch your breath. While inhaling the air, feel the sensation on your nostrils. Air is coming inside, filling our lungs. Now it's going out. Feel the passage. Feel the sensation through nostrils when it's going out. Just watch your breath. Watching is the key. Watchfulness is the key. Now drop all the efforts. Keep your eyes closed. If you want to lie down, lie down. If you want to keep sitting, keep sitting. We'll move on to next step, relaxation. Feel that whole body is getting relaxed. Every part of our body is relaxing. Let's start with the toes. I will name every part of your body, different organs. So when I name any part of your body, focus your whole attention on that part of your body and feel that that part of the body is getting relaxed, fully relaxing. Let's start. Toes, soles, the plantar surface of your feet, lower part of your feet. Ankles, upper part of your feet. Now this relaxation is going upwards, calf muscles, both knees, thigh muscles, thighs, hip and genital areas, abdomen and adjoining part of the back, belly, stomach, and adjoining part of the back, chest and adjoining part of the back, shoulders, both arms, palms and fingers, both hands, neck muscles. Slowly and slowly you are losing your control over your body. Jaws, tongue, cheeks, ear, the back of head above the neck, your nose, eyes, forehead, upper part of head, crown area. Know your body is fully relaxed. Feel that mind is getting peaceful. Mind is getting peaceful. Mind is getting peaceful. Breathing is slowing down. Breathing is slowing down. Feel that breathing is slowing down. Now, next step, self-remembrance. With closed eye, watch in front. That's the inner sky, formless being. This is our true self, formless being. With closed eye, what you are able to watch in front, a dark curtain or some white specks or any color, whatever you want, what are you able to watch, just watch. Don't judge, just watch. This is our inner sky, formless being, our true self. Has any utensil attained the shape? But material of the utensil is not the shape, it's the one, like a gold with a gold. We can make jewelry of different shapes, but gold is one. In second example, the water attained the shape of any utensil in which it is poured. In the same way, we have taken the shape of body. We are not body. We are formless, formless being, formless being. Watch your formless being, true self. No, true self is watching itself. Formless is watching itself. Watch your true self, formless being in a sky with loving awareness. Watch not too far, not too near, not too close. Just in a relaxed manner without straining your eyes in comfortable way. Don't point on one focus or don't focus on any point. Watch whole sky in so much relaxed way as if you are not watching it, this inner sky is watching you. And in so much love as if we are watching someone who we love the most. Keep watching in a relaxed way, in loving awareness. Keep watching, and get engrossed in it. The meditation will happen on its own. Hari Om Tat. Take 2 or 3 long deep breaths while keeping your eye closed. Come out with a meditation. Take 2 or 3 long deep breaths. Move your fingers and toes while closing the eye. Come out of your meditation. So let's feel gratitude towards this existence. Thank God. Thanks, existence. You have given us opportunity to feel the bliss, these peaceful moments, and just pray that this awareness, this blissfulness, the peaceful moments, they become part of our life. And give us blessing to be with living master. So rub your palms and gently touch your eyes, touch your face and open your eye. So with this, we conclude this session, the living master, because the every moment we change, time change, and living master assess our situation with the time where we are standing, at what place we are at our spiritual journey. Accordingly, the spiritual master guide us. So that's why living master is very important. With this, we conclude this session and over to Acharya Dr. Namita Pandey. Thank you so much for listening to me. Gratitude.
Thank you, Asaraji, for the beautiful session. Through your meditation practice, we are able to clearly understand and deeply feel these truths. A real magic unfolds only in the presence of a living master, because the living is lively. Only a living master can truly guide us, transform us on the spiritual path. A living master lifts us out of the ego and bring us into true heart-to-heart connection. In this very moment, I feel profoundly grateful for our living master, whose presence, wisdom, and compassionate guidance continue to illuminate our spiritual journey. Thank you so much once again. Now I like to hear from other participants as well. Yes, Greg.
Thank you very much this uh, for this information session and the meditation. I find a need for master from time to time, and to understand better things that I do not yet understand. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's Ma Indira.
Thank you, Ma Namrata, Pradyuman ji, and Acharya Naresh Jyoti ji for conducting this beautiful session. Dr. Naresh Jyoti ji has very well conveyed his message of importance of living master in our life for on the path of spirituality. Spirituality is an occult science, and only the living master can reveal the ultimate truth to the disciples by his own methodology. Every master develops his own techniques, methodology, and uh, outward expressions, and we can only just pick up the rituals. We can see the outer manifestations, but we cannot understand the real meaning real of the ultimate reality without the living master. Every real living master, accomplished and enlightened one, can only make his disciple realize and experience the ultimate truth. And it is the importance of the living master. Only he can make others realize the enlightenment and the uh, by experience, by making others experience. It is not a word to word transfer of the knowledge, but it is the experience which he can uh, transform he can transfer to the disciples, because the experience of ultimate truth is same for every enlightened one. And I think this is the really important in our lives, to have a living master on the path of spirituality. He can only guide us, he can assess us, and he can know where we are standing and where he wants to take us. And we are lucky to have our living master with us, Siddharth Aulia ji, and I'm grateful to him. I'm grateful to the existence. I'm grateful to all. Thank you.
As
Your voice is not coming. For me? Thank you. Thank you, Acharya Nareshwati. You are rightly mentioned, and as we experience, it's okay. My voice is coming. Rightly experience, as I feel that every time after a few decades, living masters born, emerge, and rewrite the spiritual journey with the current situation, current contemporary situations of the disciples, as earlier Shiva, Ram, Krishna, Buddha, Osho, and now Siddhartha Auryaji, our living master, rewrite that spiritual path and guide us. Not only rewrite, we experience with him about the this ultimate truth. So as my Indira already mentioned, that we are very so lucky that we have living master Siddhartha Auryaji, who always teach us and guide us. And that is our privilege, that living master always guide about our situation, current situation, not only the book and not only that spiritual books. So thank you so much. You rightly mentioned, and you are doing so much. Thank you. Jan, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jyoti, for a lovely session. I appreciate your discussion of the living master. I especially always appreciate your gentle words as you move us into a meditation and your guidance. And thank you for the beautiful music that accompanied meditation. I think it made the whole experience even richer than it already was. So thank you very much.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, yes, please.
Yes.
What's your name, please?
Rashmi, I'm a regular here. Only last 2-3 weeks I did not because I was away to India. I'm regular here, Acharya
Rashmi?
Pradyumanji. Rashmi, yes.
Because your name is not there, so that we are confused. Okay, okay, thank
Okay.
you. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Acharya. And I do agree with all the participants. And it was really a powerful and but very, very peaceful session. Thank you for including us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I think Dr. Namrata is, or she has some problem. So let's celebrate and we conclude our session. I will just try to. Okay, thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much for your participants. Thank you, Dr. Naresh Jyotiji, for your valuable time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.